I've been tasked with saving the last bits of humanity. I put all of us on an island. The aliens are coming. Yes. But don't worry, guys. I put a giant nuclear bomb in the middle of town. We're gonna be fine. Nothing can go wrong. So yeah, there's the alien mothership. So our quest for salvation begins now. We're gonna generate a lot of steel. And with that steel, we're gonna buy a lot of things. But essentially, we have to finish building the bomb before the nuclear reactor overheats. Now, there's a few things that we can do to, like, slow it down. Namely, building cooling devices and things like that. And there's some pretty advanced stuff that, well, we're hopefully going to be able to build. But right now, we need to build defensive turrets because if you look to the right and to the left, there's these giant portals of which the aliens are going to be coming out from. Now, we can use overdrive, but overdrive increases the heat use by quite a bit. And we need all the help we can get. Now, right now, we need to accumulate 25 steel because it's going to open up a very powerful building. And that is the crane. Now, the crane is going to increase our production of the nuclear reactor. Now, we could increase the amount of steel we have, but also increase the heat, so I'm gonna choose not to do that. And what I want to do now is actually get more steel factory, because steel is the lifeblood of our empire right now. Now, we have enough steel to upgrade that, and we actually started with 1 titanium, and titanium's kind of hard to get. But by doing that, our production is 0.85 steel a second as opposed to what it was before, which was 0.6. And with steel, well, guess what? We're going to be able to get more steel. And more steel is going to get more buildings. And that's what we need. We just got to make sure that we're producing enough power. Because right now, we're actually producing negative power. But we're producing positive steel. And the enemy aliens have decided to say hi. And we have an unfortunate fire that broke out. So we had a little bit of extra heat. But one of the things we can do is turn on overdrive, and our turrets are going to shoot these things faster. But remember that overdrive increases heat by about 3. But I think in certain instances, it's worth it to get the turrets to do their thing. Plus, we can generate a lot of extra power. And if we have a battery, we can absorb that extra power. So I just produced like a whole bunch of more power plants. And if we upgrade one, we go from 3.75 to 5, which is fantastic. Because now we could probably build our first cooler. Now, coolers use a ton of power and only reduce heat by about like 0.4. But we're only at 1 heat a second. And construction speed is doing pretty good. I think the key to managing that is managing expectations on these risk-reward. We're not going to take the bonus materials because we do not want to increase the heat because we can't take it. If you can't take the heat, you got to get out of the kitchen or blow up your nuclear bomb that's in the middle of your city. But if you look at these 2 bars, we are progressing our production speed on the nuclear bomb faster than we are increasing heat. That bodes well for us, and we just got our first cooler. So that's pretty massive, although it does use an insane amount. Now, what happens if we upgrade it? Oh! Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, I think now what we can do is save up some steel and build some more cranes to try to get our construction speed even higher than the 132% it is right now. And here we go. So now all we have to do is make sure that we can withstand the enemy alien waves. But with that secondary crane, we went from 132% to 162%. So there's a lot of other things that you can do. I honestly don't know what this is gonna do. Can hold 600 people in case of an emergency, but nothing can go wrong. I love, like, the continual joke is like, nothing can go wrong. It's like, okay, uh-oh. The reactor unexpectedly caught fire. Our fire safety mechanism closed the shaft to cut off the fire's air supply. I'm sorry, crew. Your sacrifices were honorable, but a decision had to be made. We lost 25 workforce, but we can replace them. See? I'm sorry, but your sacrifice was needed for the greater good. Now we're doing a little bit low on power. So now the issue is, are we gonna have enough defenses? We are getting hit, actually. So the heat's going up, and there's 17 enemies out there. So I'm actually gonna overdrive. Oh man, and look at that. Okay, and now turn it off. Okay, I think judging by where the red bar is and the green bar is, we chose the right thing. So, ooh. Nothing can go wrong. More firepower. So we can lose attack speed by 10% and gain 2 fire. That's just too much. So we're just gonna take the loss there. And when possible, I would love to have an advanced cooler, but we need one more. Titanium. Titanium is used for like a lot of advanced upgrades. Like right now, if I wanted to upgrade this factory to level 3, it would actually cost titanium. And titanium is really hard to get a hold of, so we're just gonna keep a hold of ours. I'm gonna build this farm, and I don't really know what it does. It's kind of weird. There's certain buildings in here, like what the heck is that? And what is it that you actually do here? But I love having an extra reserve of power, because we are just pouring in power and pouring in steel. So we could, I mean, we've got 6 defensive turrets, right? The enemy wave is gonna be coming in, I don't know how, but look at this. Okay, vegetables. We're producing low quality food and it's plus 0.05 a second. I don't even know what that means. I don't really know what that number means and how it affects everything. Like, does it affect construction speed, production speed, heat reduction speed? There's a lot of numbers going on. I feel like whoever designed this game was like, I like math and puzzles, and this is a math puzzle. And I'm not really a puzzle guy or a math guy. All right, wave number 3 is incoming, but you can see here that where we are on the battlefield, ooh, a pulsar would be kind of nice. And a Faraday turret? Looks like it costs materials that we don't even have. All right, so remember that we're at minus 10% attack speed. Now it looks like they've got some bombers in here. I'm gonna put one out here and it's gonna soften up enemies. That's kind of cool, these little islands. Okay, how are we doing on power and production? There's only 8 enemies left. I feel like we're keeping up with expectations here. Now, I would love another cooler, but yeah, if I put in another cooler, I'll also need to put in another power plant or 2, just to stay in the positive. Now, what's this? Manpower reallocation. The construction crew spends a lot of time on the bomb's heat management system. That's a trap. The people that are good at reducing heat are being sent elsewhere? Absolutely not. We don't want to do that. That would be bad. So, because then I just feel like that would backfire on. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Oh, I do have 2 iron, or excuse me, titanium. So it's like, what could we do with that? I wanted this. I wanted an advanced cooler. Oh, we're actually like at 0. So I actually don't need the advanced cooler, do I? I could actually increase heat storage, which would make this go from 1,000 to 1,050. I don't know if that's worth the steal. Uh-oh. So, we could throw a party and we get a lot of workforce, but we lose, or we gain heat. I mean, we have the titanium, right? Let's do it. I'll do this. And now we just need some more power to offset that loss. Okay. Oh, but we are at 0.2, but look at this. Production is going up. And speaking of it, let's just magnify it. We just got like 2 more cranes to put us at, I think it's like 5. So we're at 262%. That's awesome. And wave number 4 of the enemies is incoming. I would feel a little bit better with a few more defensive turrets. So here's the situation right now. The nuclear reactor is looking big and looking juicy. I think it's just hilarious. Like, I don't know the premise, like how people came up with the premise of this game. It's just like absolutely ridiculous. Yes, aliens are invading. We have this one last settlement. There's a nuclear bomb in it. It's like, okay. Now we could increase factory speed. I'm not gonna do it, man. I feel like being conservative has helped us stay in this game, in contention, for saving humanity from the alien invasion. Because, like, check them out. Let us view the mothership. They've got, wait, they have a health bar, 100,000. And they can drop alien meat and Xenites? Okay, that's interesting. There's some depth to this game that I'm not entirely familiar with. Oh, and there's like material where you could place platforms, like, so I could build out here. So wait, what actually happens when I get this bomb construction to its maximum state? Do I actually win, or will we lose? Let's get another factory. That'll put us at 0.3. We're still in the green though on power production, and I can also upgrade these. Yeah, because we have an insane amount of steel, and our coolers are doing us justice. So here's the special thing. I guess I could build a hot air balloon. So it's like, it flies up and it says it can hold 4 people in case of an emergency. So I don't, oh, this is the final wave and a large entity is detected. That, holy biscuits. Okay, we're gonna need more turrets. I'm gonna get a pulsar and I'm gonna put it right here in the middle. A disaster! The reactor unexpectedly caught fire. Why does this thing keep catching fire? We kept the crew there. Well, we have a ton of crew. A decision had to be made again. All right, there's the pulsar going to work. All right, we were able to put all that in. Oh my gosh! Okay, I thought this was the boss ship. This is, in fact, the boss ship. It's a massive, massive cruiser-looking ship. Like a dreadnought. Now, I could put another pulsar. All right, we just have to defend. What's this? Oh, man. Okay, nothing can go wrong. We'll get 25% attack speed, but this is going to go up. But I think that's fine for right now. I'll get another cooler, and I should be able to just offset that with power. There we go. We're in the green. This thing had probably, what, 800 health? Oh, man. It can't repel firepower this magnitude. And I would arguably say that our defenses are more than enough. Reach 100% progress to launch the bomb. So after we defeat the final wave, like, do we just chill and wait? Hey, Mr. Alien up there, dude. I got a nuke, and I'm gonna... Ooh, select one. Okay. Do we want Ethereum, core, or a building? A command center for deep sea exploration. The Nautilus grants access to the ocean's depths, unlocking the secrets of the deep and opening new realms of discovery. I think this is what we want, because it seems to have more long-term gameplay effects than just like bonuses, so we'll take that. The mothership has been damaged. Nothing can go wrong, and we just launched the nuke here. So let's view the mothership as it's about to get hit by my nuke. Wait a minute, we're building another one? We're building another one. The war's still going. Oh my gosh, it's still going. Okay, we hit it and we... Guys, we did 25 damage. Am I reading that correctly? This is 100,000 and it has 99,975. Okay, that's fantastic. I thought we won the game. I really did. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting demo. Okay, special buildings. Let's get the Nautilus. Oh, we don't have enough resources. So I think whenever we build a nuke, we get an option to unlock some like meta progression system. So now we need, I'm gonna call it like dark matter, because that's what it reminds me of from like Stellaris. And then we're gonna need like 8 more titanium. So that's gonna take a while. What we really need right now is more coolers. And we're running out of like space here. Yeah, let's upgrade some power. Oh shoot, hold on. We need power desperately. Well, let's get some. Did you see that? That was kind of scary. Okay, let's ooh, we don't have steel. We have a malfunction. And I love this. There's always an option that's like nothing can go wrong. Like, I don't know what this is. It's like the meme of the game. We'll repair the factory. We go down to negative steel, but I guess we can go negative in an economy. Ultimately, when you're faced with the existential threat of like alien invasion forcing the annihilation of your species, I think the ideas of like money shouldn't really apply anymore. We're not really worried about that. Low energy. Yeah, you're telling me. All right, we'll build more and we'll be at 315%. So we do need to manage more, I guess, power and cooling. I would like another cooler though before I generate anything else. Oh, you know what? I could do an advanced cooler. So that's gonna be minus 3.2 power. Didn't I build an advanced cooler? Is this it? 1.5x speed. Like, which one's better? To do one of these or to get just another cooler? Well, I did that and we're at 0. So I'm feeling pretty good. As long as the enemy ships don't touch the base. Yeah, and we've got a pulsar. We've got like, I don't know, as many turrets as you could imagine. If I build another cooler, we'll actually start reducing it, which is fun. I don't know if it's necessary. Yeah, so at this point, it's just all a matter of like running out of terrain. And in order to get platforms, where are you? Yeah, we don't even have that material. We can take the loss in workforce. We can always upgrade these houses. And look, there's a blue roof. So I'm wondering if we could send at least 2 nukes at this thing before, you know, we eventually face our annihilation. This is one of those games where it's like, I just think it's so funny, like, view the mothership. All right, what about these upgrades, though? Oh, snap. A basic bomb dealing low damage. Damage of 25, or we could get a reinforced steel bomb. What's after that? So we're at, okay, I see how this works. I actually want to get the upgraded bomb. Oh, and now we need titanium to get to the next level. Got it. But that was 100 steel. I think it was money well spent. We're building this rocket ship delivered nuclear bomb, I would say relatively quickly. And heat is going down at minus 0.4 per second. So it's slow, but it's something, guys. You know, and I'm feeling good about that. And we still have 4 titanium. You can upgrade everything. You can upgrade everything. Now, what does it cost to upgrade the Big Daddies? Okay, more. But that would use up even more power, I think. Let's just do it. Yeah, it does. Even though it doesn't tell you, there needs to be a little more information in this game. So I don't nuke myself, because that's actually what can happen, is you can nuke yourself. You know what? Let's do another one. And by another one, I mean 2 more. So we're at, what, 376%? All right, we've got an event. We're not going to reallocate manpower. We're never going to reallocate manpower. You need to stop asking. Hey, should we put our veteran, like, heat managers on, like, I don't know, coconut farming? No. So we're, like, halfway through this wave, and then we've got 2 more, right? Until presumably we can launch this rocket. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. Whoop. I did not mean to hit that. The launching stronger bombs nets greater rewards. It can grant all those materials. Okay. So we do need to somehow get more titanium. Oh, whoa. What's going on? We're gonna turn on power? Something's going on. Did the aliens do something? We went to 0 power. Even though we're producing power. Okay, we need to produce more power. Yeah, I hate when we're like not at a good spot power-wise. Not enough steel. Okay, well, we need more steel. We need more everything. But that was worrisome. All right, so we're producing different crops, right? Can I? What happens if I get another? You know what? Let's upgrade this crop. We need 2 material that I haven't even seen. We do have a little bit of alien meat in Xenite, but we're not producing any of that stuff. A biolab. How do I make a biolab? I need fish. I guess I should have taken the option. Wow, I can do heat storage. Heat storage would be kind of fun. I want to have one of those. Seal the crew's fate. Decision had to be made. But look at this. So we're at 150, and then you can upgrade it. So that would just get... We could increase our heat storage by 10%, so 1,100 by using titanium, which is a very rare material. And it doesn't look like you can upgrade turrets, but I can add modules, but we don't have any of those things. So I don't know what that's all about. Yeah. If I increase the workforce, fortunately, it doesn't increase power usage. So we've got 97 workforce, so we can suffer some more events. I want to use this oil derrick over here and like get it producing. Now, what other buildings have I just kind of glossed over and not done yet? I honestly don't think there are any that we've missed. I want a singularity force. Upgrade to bomb tier 7 to unlock. Wow, that's not happening anytime soon. But we could make a plane. Can hold 600 in case of an emergency. It really makes you beg the question, like, what does that mean? And we're almost done with our second rocket shop. We're going to repair the factory. And we're at 6 out of 10, so if I was able to get 4 out of 10, 4 more titanium, that would have been really, really cool. But I think we'll actually be launching this during this next attack wave. The final wave, large entity detected. It's approaching from the right. Question is, do we have enough turrets? Let's get some more. I'd feel better about that. We still have a few squares to build in, just not that many. Oh, man. And I would love... Okay, I need 10. I need 10. I need 3 more titanium because we have 7, right? Because that's how the math works. At some point, we need to be able to unlock the ability to, like, produce titanium. If we could do that, who knows what we could do. This is almost like an incremental game, but it's like an incremental economic tower defense game with a little bit of, like, you know, nuclear engineering on the side. Because there's just such a depth to the resources here. And we still haven't discovered how, like, we can naturally generate this. Come on, give me 2 more titanium. Oh, yeah, I love the pulsar. The pulsar's firing the purple stuff. There it is. Big boy's going down. We got 1 titanium from it. We really, 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 really need 1 more. Give me 1 more, and I can crack that mothership. Come on. What's the event? Seal the crew's fate. Yeah. Oh, wait. We could let the crew survive. Nah. I mean, I want to save them, obviously. Oh, we're at 9 titanium. But I just got this. Okay. Ooh, a production module. Can be inserted to a production buildings. View the mothership. We're gonna hit this thing. Armor's at 2%. The mothership doesn't look like an alien vessel. It looks like a human space station. There it is. There's our nuke. Boom. 50 damage dealt to the mothership. All right, we're returning to Earth. But this has been the last fuse. We've actually successfully launched 2 nukes that are basically firing BBs at a giant space station, but we've survived and we're still in the fight. So if you want to see more, we'll pull the trigger on the like button and let me know. And I was just playing the free demo and you can check it out on Steam. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.